effectively the TSS. Morning everybody! Right, I am at anchor. Oh, just tidying up a little bit. I came into Dinalloin last night. Let's just see if I can find it for you on the pilot. I knew there was a storm coming through. I needed shelter from westerlies, so I came into this place here, Clan. So I'm smack bang in here, in about 8 metres. The wind at the minute is coming this way, but the bad thing is tonight it comes in this way. It's going to make it a bit awkward. But this is the sand, and it's 90. This is about average, and then it's gusting 30. And that you can see there. And because I've got such a long scope of chain and road out, people are going to ask why I didn't anchor up closer to the shore. But when the tide turns, and because it's a bay, it will swing me round. You know, I've got nearly 200 feet out. It's 200 feet closer to the shore, so that's the reason why I'm out in a deep holding. Anyhows, time to get the kettle on. I had a couple of beers last night. I was anchored up for about 8:30, and I was able to get 3G, so I was able to phone, you know, my friends and my loved ones and stuff like that. But I was also able to watch the last episode of Line of Duty. Who is H? Right, here's the script at the minute. It's blowing 22, gusting 24, 26 knots at the minute. I'm at anchor. At the time being, I'm sheltered, but looking over towards where the lifeboat station is and where all the other boats are moored up, there's actually a visitor's mooring there, great big yellow orange thing, huge one, like tankers and stuff. The wind is going to back tonight, going to come more northerly, so in this bay it's going to get a bit dicey, but it's going up to 50 knots. So I'm just going to get ready. I'm going to pull up get the engine started, pull up all the anchor chain and road, just drop it on the top of the deck. I'm not going to put it down the hose pipe just yet, and at that point I'm just going to grab the mooring and thread chain through it, thread rope through it. Just at least I know I'll be fixed through this blow, and that's it. But yeah, 26 knots. That's oh, the sausages, sausage and mash for lunch. And so far this is the accumulated rubbish I've had for 3 days. Right, I'm going to get changed, put my oilies on, my life jacket on, get the engine started and get over there. Right, buzzy in a bit. Right, here's the thing about my videos. I have to get things done first. I don't have time to be faffing about using the camera. When everything's done, it'd be nice to see this stuff, but I've got to get myself, so I've got to think of myself in the boat first before I start thinking about film footage. So without further ado, I'm going. Bye. So I'm finally on a mooring buoy that says do not moor up against, but it's closer into shore, it's close to the lifeboat station, it's close to where the other boats are. The winds are going to be up to 50 knots ripping through here at midnight tonight. I'd rather be on a mooring buoy. As uncomfortable as it is at the minute, my mate Stuart, he's tried ringing the harbour master just to make sure I'm okay just to stay on this buoy. I mean, it is a massive, great big, it's like one of them 4 or 5 feet round ones. Might be for more commercial vessels, but until someone comes out and tells me to move, I'm staying put. I'd rather take the risk of that. Now that sounds a bit blasé, I'd rather take the risk of that than have to call a lifeboat crews out or something like that in the middle of the night, or have to try and mess about pulling that anchor up and resetting it when these bigger winds come in. There you have it. We had it gusted 36 so far. Things to do today. I need to get access to the electronics tote. The totes are them blue, you can't see them, like these big blue 10-gallon containers with waterproof lids on. So I need to get the cameras taken out of that, all charged up. I need to get them mounted. Initially when I had the boat, I had fixed navigation lights. The masthead light is gone. I don't know, that's when I had the rigging changed, or I should have checked it before I left. But, you know, lastminute.com goodie. So I took off, if you see there used to be a port and starboard one there and one on that side. So I've still got them, they still work. So I'm going to drill through, mount them either today or tomorrow. It's Monday, bank holiday Monday today. That makes it Sundays. This is day 3. Holyhead Coast Guard, now I'm on this mooring buoy. I think they're going to get in touch with the coxswain of the lifeboat station, just let them know I'm here. There's no dangers, no issues, as long as I stay here. It should blow itself out in 24 hours, 36 tops. I'm we're allowed into the Azores now, which is good. Shame we just haven't got any money. I haven't even got enough to go into an anchorage or a marina if I needed to. So, it's elevate, you know. But I made the decision to come in here. Well, I'd looked at this last week. I thought, well, just in case them lows do kick in, you know, this was one of my backups. So it just goes to show the importance of your passage planning. And if things do go a bit Pete Tong, at least you've got a bolt hold. But it's day 3 now. You know, I'm stuck here now. It's Monday now, so I'm definitely here till at least Wednesday or Thursday, or this low disappears. And that's it. I'll keep you entertained, updated, blarty as I go along. Okay. Alright. So I left Whitehaven here, high water 1:30 on Saturday. Went across the Isle of Man at night passage from the Isle of Man. It's all non-stop, night passage in the Isle of Man to outside the TSS at Holyhead, and then I came in to here. This is where I am now. More to Neffin. Right, so look at that. That's at 1 o'clock. That's not nice, is it? That's what's worrying me this tonight. Wind's gonna back. I'm gonna make me way. Depending on what this low does. Pembroke Way, just a shelter from this area low. Look at this. Look at this! Right, the wind has just gusted to 49 knots. I'm not able to back up my mooring line just yet until this thing dies down. They are quite secure, but I mean, it's going, look. The minute it peaks at 50, I'm getting the engine going, just in neutral, because if that more, I'm going to stow everything down secure. I'm going to put the cargo nets at 48 now. I'm going to stow everything down. I'm going to, because I've got cargo nets. Look down there. I'm going to put everything under the cargo nets. I'm going to get into my oilies, the VHF goes on. Now all I'm thinking in the back of my head is if this gusts any higher and that mooring line snaps, I've got the potential to end up on the rocks 200 metres behind me. So if that happens, it'll be a case the engine's already running and just chug forward and drop the hook and try and sort it out from there. You know, lasso, do whatever I've got to do. It's getting a bit rough out here, like. But yeah, 49 knots, woo! Okay, so that's it. That's what I've got for you. That's what I'm doing. See you in a bit.